Bocchi. Oh my god, I love Bocchi the Rock, man. This anime brought me new joy to life, and I really didn't think it was gonna be all that. But when I checked it out, I was like, hold on. First episode, I was like, okay, I think I know where this is going. Second episode, I was like, hey, this is kind of good. Third episode, I was like, hold on, rock me up, Bocchi, you're the GOAT. And I think the number of factors make this show is the reason it got this much hype is because, well, this show is like almost one of a kind. Like, it has a lot of tropes in this show that like just exceeds all expectations, whether it's as the comedy, the character, the premise, the whole reaction of Bocchi's. Like, I'm talking about, it's like literally a meme comp of Bocchi reactions and how introverted she is, and it is so funny. And it's really crazy because I remember this was like in the polls, like, best animes of the week, episodes. Bocchi legit came in top one, damn near like towards the end of the fall season. I was like, okay, so this show must be alright. I checked it out, and it deserves all the hype because, man, Bocchi will rock your world like how it rocked mine. Let me tell you why you should watch Bocchi the Rock. Whoa. Now, I've only seen 7 episodes, but that was enough for me to, do this video. I know there's like 12, I gotta finish it, but, I just like, let me go ahead and do this video because, well, one, my schedule recently over this past few months has been pretty shit, especially as that 30-day streak, man. I have not been watching anime like that. And it's not a burnout, of course, because, well, like I said, I do make time now to watch it, but it's just like I'm so busy nowadays and school is coming back up, so it's just like I will make time and push out more videos for y'all, but yeah, I haven't been watching that many animes like that, so yeah, you probably wonder how I'm doing these videos, because, well, one, I have to like take time in my day to do it, and then, yeah, you probably don't care. But anyways, back to Bocchi. Let me tell you the appeal of Bocchi. So, of course, the premise and the plot is like, well, Bocchi, this girl, Hitori, and she's like a really, really shy, introverted girl. Like, I mean, really introverted. Say someone look at her, she freaks the hell out. Someone, like, gets her attention. Someone, like, try to have a conversation with her, she freaks out, and, it's just like, the way they draw in the anime is so funny, and honestly, I know some people in real life like this that have like introverted ways like this. They actually freak out, so it's just like, I see why some people could relate to Bocchi in a way, because that's probably how they feel on the inside. Yeah, she's a shy, introverted girl, but her goal is to create a popular rock band in the future. And also, if you don't know, she secretly has a YouTube account and is known as the Guitar Hero. I think that's it. Yeah, the Guitar Hero, and she uploads different videos to YouTube of her playing the guitar, and she built like a following of that. And if you remember back in the YouTube days, like 2010s, like Justin Bieber, like, bowl cut days, how people would upload covers and stuff, but keep like a mystery hidden, just cause. And yeah, and that's kind of what Bocchi's doing right now. And so if this ever gets out, she'll probably, die, because all that pressure and all that attention to her will probably, be too much. So even though she has this large presence online and mysterious presence, she still feels like a loner in school, and legit wants people to realize her that, that she's good at guitar, but not like that, because she'll freak out. It's like a lot to it, but it makes sense, trust me. But we see her go out of the way to make friends, at least try to, but it's hard for her because, introvert. And that is when Nijika come in and, introduce her and talk to her, because she has a guitar and she's, is also trying to look for a start a band. And of course, Bocchi freaked out because someone's actually talking to her. They get along pretty well, and Nijika introduced Bocchi to Rio, another band member that she has. And Rio is okay, Rio's a mood, man. I'm telling you, she is so laid back but funny, and at the same time, like, oh my god. And also, we later on meet Ikio, and I hope I'm pronouncing these right, but yeah, we meet her, and she's like also coming with a story as well, because she used to be in band with Nijika and Rio, but she left because I think she wasn't that good. she had self-doubt about herself, and she came back to, thanks to Bocchi. All that stuff happens in episode 4 and all that type of stuff. So now they form a band called Kesako, and just want to be a successful band together. So the plot sounds simple, right? But where this show shines is literally everything outside the plot. So the plot itself is simple, but the characters, the comedy, the expressions are all what makes the show great. Let's start off with the characters. So if you ask me which character is my favorite in the whole Kesako band, it is all of them. I can't decide which is my favorite. Some episodes I'm leaning towards Nijika, and then episodes later I'm liking Rio more than Ikio, and then Bocchi at right at the end. It's like, man, you know what? I can't decide. I love all of them. And this is probably my favorite group of anime. Yes, I put them up there with the Straw Hats, Odd Jobs, and Team Urameshi, where I equally love all the group members. I'm telling you, man, I love this group. And I think all the character personalities all like bounce off each other and blend well with each other as well, because they're just so likable. Because Bocchi, like I said, an introvert, but like her heart and passion for rock, it literally brings me to tears sometimes. Yes, I know, I cried with her performance. Like, her passion is like literally so adorable, and her reaction is literally literally have me dying. Like the way she freaks out and her personality and how she acts by herself compared when she like in public, and it's just like so funny. And so yeah, I like her. And Nichika is like the group leader. I remember that meme. Yeah, she's like the person who keeps like the high spirit in the group, and you know, like bubbly personality as well too. And definitely like an outgoing girl. You want her as a friend and you want her on your side too. And Ikkyo is like this, you know, lovable, cheerful, nice girl who always smiles when you have like a conversation with somebody, and also looks up to Rio. And I think, you know, her feelings could, like, you know what I'm saying? All I can say is that she definitely loves Rio a lot. I'm not saying anything else, but hey, you know what I'm saying. And then last but not least, we have Rio, which is literally the most laid-back girl who isn't fazed by nothing and is so chill. But every time she talks, I just be like, damn, that's real, man. Because she's literally just a vibe and just being in her own world and just not fazed by nothing. And I love how she just comes in and says the most randomest things and just throws everyone off. But has the most chill face, and oh my god, I guarantee if you watch the show, you're gonna at least love at least one of these characters, probably two of them, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'd be surprised if you don't like all the main cast, because that's how great the main cast is, man. And also you got other characters like supporting ones like Nichika's sister and her friend. I like those two. And my favorite, probably the side kid in the whole show, is that drunk girl that comes in all the time. I love a voice actor. She just has me dying because every time she's drunk, she says the most craziest things, but it's just like she always like she about to like just fall over and pass out, and just bro. And she's just like a vibe as well. It's like, why is everyone in the show legit a vibe, man? Also, another great thing about Bocchi is that like the show, I feel like the comedy scenes are very, very funny. I'm talking about like Gintama funny, like Grand Blue funny. Like I was like, bro, come on, this show is. They are going crazy with the animation. I was like, where did they get this budget from? Especially when they show like cutaway scenes, like talking about Bocchi, and when they go into her mind and show like her visual like way of thinking, it's so fun. Like it go from 2D like crazy effects animation to like some 3D forest type stuff, man. Like they show her like legit charging up, like it's Dragon Ball Z. Go from that to like this 3D-ish like play writing show. Man, it's just like, man, this show has no limits. It has everything in this show, and I love how like creative this show is as well too. So you're gonna appreciate that. I feel like the specialty of the show demonstrates a coming-of-age story with the Bocchi, the main character, expressly going out her way, trying to become more of an extrovert and communicate with others and playing the band to pursue her dream. And it definitely shows that, like, you know, she's growing a lot. And I love how they show that as well too. They have stories like this for each of the characters in the show. Like they all go through like some journey, and we see like some backstory between the characters. Like I would tell y'all, but I want y'all to watch the show. So you know, I only had to tell y'all Bocchi because she's the main character. Rio, Ikkyo, and Nichika all have like some goals and stories of why they want to start a band and why they playing. But I want y'all to see for yourselves because it is worth it, and you know, it's a nice story. It's simple but nice at the same time. Also, like they have some slice of life comedy episodes as well. I remember when they had an episode getting like a group photo, or like maybe making posters, or making like shirt designs and learning different parts of the band. You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna play what, like making a song, practice, all that type of stuff. They have those episodes, and it's just like a vibe to watch. You know, if you're having a hard day at work or a long day, a sad day, go turn this on. It's gonna make you feel better and just, you know, get out of touch of reality for a second and just enjoy the show. And also, I will say, when I get to episode 8, I feel like all that stuff I just mentioned before paid off, because when Bocchi has a moment in episode 8 where she legit just goes off, and you're like, oh my god, you're rooting for her. I was jumping up and down from my room, and that made me love this show. It just shows how passionate all that stuff just pays off in the end. When they had their first concert, it was like, oh my god, I love this show. This is definitely, I see why the hype it got, man. It's just so good, and I want y'all to check it out. So yeah, that's the reason why you should watch Bocchi the Rock. You will love it, and I hope they're making the season 2 soon, because 12 episodes is not enough. I need more. Is there a manga for this? I'm gonna look it up, but you know, if it is, I will be reading the manga, and I will do a follow-up video to this. So yeah, and all that being said, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications, and watch Bocchi the Rock. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.